you're itching your way into it,
Right.
go slow. It's fine.
No,
It's
pretty
fine.
regular, but how much? So you're active, and what do you have a limit on how many posts you'll throw up a day?
There's no limit. I try not to be annoying. I don't go over like 3-4 posts
Okay.
a day. If something really exciting is going on, like the Grammys or an awards, I mean, I could be interacting with people all day. But I say 3 posts a day is okay, morning, afternoon, and evening.
Got it. Yeah,
Okay.
That's pretty much correct. Yeah, this woman's doing like 6, 8, 10 a day. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, are they business related or are they personal?
Well, it's a combination of everything.
Yeah, I think it might be overkill. It also depends how many friends she has, how high up she is in the algorithm. So let me just get to the next section, and then I'm going to take some more questions. So it's really about being yourself. If you're going to use someone's before and after picture, please take the time to get to know their story. It always sounds more authentic and genuine. If I put up here's Drew's before and after, he lost 28 pounds. Like, it doesn't pull on anyone's heartstrings. Whereas if I'm like, you know what, here is my best friend Drew, he's lost 28 pounds, he's been cycling for years and couldn't get those last 20 pounds off. And with this program, he's done it, and now he's looking fly. You know, like, you wanna connect, you wanna show some emotional attachment. You don't just wanna say great before and after. People relate to a story. People pull for the underdog story. 5,540 people signed that petition, not because they knew me or Serge, because they were rooting for the underdog story. And that's how I treat this. You want people to relate to the emotional attachment. You want, and you know what? I post pictures of tall, of skinny, of black, of white, of men, of women, because I have a huge demographic of friends, and you never know. You never know. My friend Christian has been friends with me since we're 11. He's been following me on Facebook for 3 years. Somebody posted on my wall and said, "Thank you for being the most amazing coach and mentor. You've absolutely changed my life." Christian called me up and he said, "Are you selling something?" I said, does he live on planet Earth? Because everyone who knows me knows that I'm with Isagenix. And I said, "Yeah, I'm kind of selling something. What's up?" And he said, "I saw someone congratulate you on your wall, and the way that they felt about you, I want someone to feel about me like that one day." And it wasn't the before and after that touched him. It was the fact that someone looked to me thankful, and he wanted to be that guiding light in somebody else's life. So you don't know what's going to resonate with someone. So you really want to show it all. Athletic pieces, tender stories, before and afters, men, women. You really want a way to connect to everyone, because, I mean, right now I'm coaching a 15-year-old boy that is trying to get on weight for wrestling, and I'm coaching an 87-year-old diabetic woman. That's what I love about this company. I went to school for so long, and there are so many glass ceilings. You know, I went for my master's. You needed more education to be at the top of that game. Then you needed more education. Then once you have your kids, you cannot go to the PhD because you have to be there either full-time or no time. And it stinks as a mom to have to choose between raising your babies or getting an amazing career. And for me, $60,000, $70,000 was a lot, coming from an immigrant family. But what happened is I went to work for the city. Then when I had my daughter, I worked for child abuse. You can't go back 12 weeks later and say, "Okay, I'll leave my baby with a stranger." I was scared. I could not entrust my child with anybody. And I made the decision to leave my professional career that I studied so long and so hard for, because my parents thought that coming to the US, that's what you needed. School, school, and more school. Well, I'm $77,000 in student loans. That's how I left my profession with ACS. And I was a stay-at-home mom, worried, upset. I would legit have to ask my husband for $10 to go get my eyebrows waxed. Like, hello, you don't want to be reliant on anyone. And finding this job and pushing and being called a business owner and having no glass ceilings. It doesn't matter your race, your gender, your sexuality, man, woman. There is no glass ceiling. You want to be the next 7-figure income earner? Go for it. I have made $520,000 in 27 months. Is that ridiculous? From recommending shakes to friends? And they're so grateful. You walk into somebody's house to investigate child abuse, the lady says, we're about to throw down over here. She is not happy to see you. You help a woman lose 15 pounds in 30 days. The gratitude. I get posts on my wall like the one Christian saw because their gratitude for you is so deep. And you know, not only I was only about the weight. And then I met Ed, who, 9 months into my business, he came. And he started doing the business, and I thought, oh my God, he gets it. And for me, the biggest revelation was us being a top achievers. This was a big one for me. And they wouldn't allow us to bring our kids on the boat because the kids weren't insured on the trip or whatever technique. I said, heck it, we'll get our own boat. And here I am with Ed and his wife. I wish I could pull that picture up. And our kids on the boat. And his wife said to me, thank you. I finally feel like we're going to be okay. And it wasn't just about the 30 pounds for her. It was knowing that she didn't have to go back to work, is that their future would be secure. That's priceless. To think I had a little bit to do with that. I shared that gift. He did the rest. So keep posting, keep talking. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And you know what? If they tell you no, who cares? I've been through worse shit in my life. Who cares? You got to put it on a scale. They said no. Is it that serious? Move on, because right around the corner is somebody so hungry, who needs this, who wants this opportunity, who will not take it for granted, not for a minute. And that's why you go. People are like, are you going to stop? You're doing okay. I'm like, no. We've only touched 500,000 lives. There's a million more ads that I would like to find, that I would like to help. Both physically, both financially, and as much as he's helped me. As a result of his hard work, I can't even describe. He's built an entire leg in my organization, 5,000 people. So be consistent, post daily. Google. The Google is the best. What are the best times to post on Facebook? I used the Google, and they said 7 to 9 a.m. and 8 to 10 p.m. I don't post at 3 in the afternoon because people are at their real job. But when they get home and they're ready to unwind, that's when they're checking. Early morning or the evening. Sunday night's a good night, a big night. Yeah, especially if there's an award show or a football game or something going on. Everyone is on Facebook. People do not get their news from Eyewitness News. They get their news from Facebook now. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Everybody is all about Facebook.
When on Sunday is best to post on Facebook?
Sunday night. Sunday night. Yeah, 9 o'clock. So I would say join a few groups that are interesting to you. Always work on creating leads. Always work on expanding your organization. Keep it clean. Don't get sassy. We don't want to see pictures of you pounding Coronas on Facebook. You are now a health coach, right? So you want to keep it clean. You want to be the epitome of health. You want to set a good example. I'm not saying you're not human and you can't go out for a burrito every now and again. But how likely is somebody going to be to consider you a health coach if there you are with a burrito like with sauce driven down, So keep it kind of classy, be the image that you want to portray. Your profile picture is very important. It should be professional. It should be clean. It should be a beautiful picture of you. It shouldn't be you and your buddy, piggybacking on you. It's just keep it nice, professional. Facebook is now your open place of business. Okay, so last thing, and then I'm going to introduce my friend Ed, but when people comment on your post, let's say you have a great post, a wonderful before and after, and people comment on your post, and people say, oh my God, Drew, you look fantastic, what are you doing? You're not gonna message on the public forum. You wanna create curiosity. You wanna say, hey John, check your inbox. Why? Because the other 15 people are like, oh snap, what did he just send John? I want that information too, right? They think you're giving up the goods to some, and they wanna know it too. So as soon as you say, John, I'll inbox you, everyone else has more curiosity. They wanna know what you just sent to John. And all you're sending to John is, hey buddy, I'm out the door, inbox me 2 times that you're available. That's it. Take it offline and on the phone. That's it. You're connecting. You're making friends. I signed up about 460 people, okay? Not one of them was via Facebook Messenger. Every single person that I've ever signed up was from here. Every story was different. Every connection was different. Sometimes I cry, sometimes I don't. I am a big crier. But everything that I discuss with people comes from the heart. So if you really want to share the story with somebody, you're not going to text your mom and be like, Mom, this is life-changing. You need to do this program because the results are incredible. And you're going to, no, you're going to call her and you're going to say, Mom, if you've ever trusted me, ever, please believe this now. Because it's in your heart. That's what they hear. So, with that being said, I'm going to introduce my dear, dear friend. I don't even know what time it is or how long I've gone, but I'm going to introduce my friend. That was almost an hour. Thank you for being so patient. Thank you for listening to my story. That meant a lot. I never told that publicly, so that was a little tough for me. I'm going to introduce